Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Regan Pabudi, and today I would like to explain about perpetual engine and the law of thermodynamics. The outline of this presentation will consist of firstly perpetual motion, secondly the thermodynamics first law, thirdly the four-stroke engine, and then compression expansion. The The fifth is the two-stroke engine. Sixth is the thermodynamic second law. And then lastly, there will be a conclusion of the presentation. Now, I would like to explain perpetual engine. A perpetual engine is an engine that produces endless mechanical work without the need of external input of energy. This is one of the example of the perpetual motion magnetic stirling motor works. In this video, we can see that it has a lot of work in it, but stated that it will work perpetually, which is will work without the need of an external uh, without the need of the external energy being added to the machine. Now, a simple machine has few or no moving parts, but works easier and requires less force. This had a few moving parts and thus explain why this machinery would require less force to be moved. This isn't quite applicable in which if we look at the thermodynamics first law that energy can only be converted. It cannot be created nor destructed. This is one of the example of how heat converted works. The heat source will move apart and then will input and as an output will make work, a mechanical work, and then the source from the higher heat will then be cooled down in a sink. Next, the total energy of a system remains constant even if it's converted from one form to another. Like when we converted the energy from heat to mechanical work, the total energy of the system will remain constant. But it will be there will be another uh, things that will make the work that will disrupt the work and then will make the work inefficient, which will we talk later on the slide. Next is the four-stroke engine in which cycle had four piston cycle. Now cycle is the movement of the one piston revolution, which can we see here. This is one cycle in which the piston move from up then down. This is one cycle of revolution. And then this is how four-stroke engine or four cycle works. It firstly started with the intake, the compression, combustion, and then exhaust. This is the intake. Now this is the compression and the combustion and then exhaust. Now how the compression work is by using intake as a fuel and air suction, and then the compression as the top dead center of the work. Here after the compression there's the combustion where the fire from the oxygen heat and the fuel will generate an explosion that move the piston, in which the piston will remove the shaft and will generate work or rotational work. And then the exhaust will start at the bottom dead center, and then the bottom dead center will then revolve by the counterweight to push the combustion gases by the exhaust. This is the two-stroke engine, which consists of two piston cycle. Two piston cycle is basically they combine the four-stroke cycle into two cycle, which consists of intake plus compression as one cycle, and then combustion plus exhaust as one cycle. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The second law of thermodynamics states that as the energy is transferred or transformed, more and more of it is wasted. Now, wasted as uh, it will make it will require an extra intake of energy to convert or to make more work. So basically, by the second law of thermodynamics, it is impossible for a device operating in a cyclic manner to completely convert the heat into work. This is then the conclusion of this is there is no perpetual engine motion by any means. This is because of the wasted energy here. The wasted energy can be heat. The heat is from the friction. The friction of by the work is moving will dissipate and waste the energy that is produced from the combustion or from the conversion of the work of the energy. And that is all. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.